We have a bit of a problem, guys. I did not know the exact boundary of our lot. This does not bode well for the position of our house.
There's potentially a huge problem with our build.
Welcome to week 3 in Costa Rica. We have driven up to Alegria. We're about to jump in the pool. It is that time of day.
It is when the UV's low enough, the sun is just about to set, we can enjoy the pool. Oh, it's the best.
And it's the best because we get to see all our friends. Everyone seems to congregate at the pool at this time of day. Yeah. Neo's also so excited. Look at him strutting. Neo, we need to put on your swimming stuff. This is just heaven. Look at this view. Look at this freaking view. I'm very proud of Neo. He went under the water today. He hasn't really been enjoying that part of swimming recently, but we really want him to get used to it so we can trust. Well, I think it's part of learning to swim. I gave him a little dunk, held his breath. Didn't love it, but he wasn't too upset. Yeah, it's a car. Who should we go and see? Hi. Yeah, we're gonna go and see.
We made a new friend today. There's so many people coming. Even like this family doesn't actually have a house in Alegria or a lot in Alegria, but they're renting for a whole year and they have a son that's a year old. So yeah, there's always new people around. It's so fun.
Also, I saw a comment in the last video saying, "Are we making any friends with locals that have lived here their whole life?" It's a little bit more difficult purely because of the language barrier. I'm every single day learning a little bit of Spanish. It's gonna take me a while. I'm very bad at languages, but I'm trying my best. Whenever we are interacting with locals, I'm like using the translation app. I'm trying my best to speak Spanish. Raya's much better than me at it. Now we're in Oritina and not staying up here, it's gonna be easier because we're like stopping in coffee shops.
Yeah.
I'm talking to a lot of like mechanics about the car. So that's been my main interaction with locals.
There's people that live in Alegria and like come and hang out who are Costa Ricans who also speak English. So obviously that's easier for us. But we're working on the Spanish. We're trying. Yeah. It's just it's hard to like have a proper friendship with someone, I guess, if you're just doing broken words. But we're working on it. I think we'll get there.
And definitely long term, when we're living here, I want to be obviously spending time here, interacting with the Alegria community, but also the local community in San Mateo and Oritina, and I think it's going to take a while. It's going to take, I think, a long time to really build those kind of long-term friendships and connect. But we will. We definitely will.
I think even like last week, the market that was in Alegria, there's a bunch of the vendors that were coming are from the local community. A lot of them speak some English, but even like chatting to them there, and then obviously doing the bingo thing. I think it's about just doing like fun things together, because I guess sometimes it's hard to just like walk up to someone and start talking to them, but if you're playing bingo and like sitting next to someone, you can kind of start to strike up a conversation. So just about doing more and more of those fun activities, I guess.
Right, let's go and see Kristen and Sia. Sia's whipping up a little feast. What have we got here?
We have some walnut basil pesto.
Ooh, smells delicious.
The basil came from the land. Grown right here.
I feel like every meal should have one ingredient from Alegria.
I agree. There's enough. Like, there's actually too much basil right now, so we have to use it.
Do you hear that, Raya? There's too much basil right now in Alegria.
How does it smell?
Divine.
Nice.
Divine. Kai's showing Neo some animals. Where's the cat? The cat.
Is there a cat on this page?
No.
Yeah.
There is. I see it.
Here.
Neo, where's the owl?
Owl.
Yeah, where's the owl?
Owl. Owl.
Yeah! Whoa, he pointed at both. Neo, what are we eating?
Pasta.
Are you done? Should you do one more?
Good job.
If you don't like spiders, just fast forward this little bit. Oh, that is a big boy. See, I just spotted a tarantula. Light it up. That is the biggest wild spider I've ever seen. You can't even see on camera. Look at that. Look at that spider. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. You can't really see the size of it. Oi! That is a bit. That is big.
A little bit bigger or smaller than my hand, I'd say.
I love how he doesn't have a fear of it.
He's looking. He's like, what else?
Did you see the spider? Spider.
Spider.
Remember?
Nia, that was big, wasn't it? That was like that big. Like, not like my full open hand, but like
There he is.
that big. He's fast, actually. Yeah, look, here's my hand in comparison. That's big. That is big, isn't it? I feel like I would probably pick that up because I don't think tarantula bites are that bad. Spider. That was a big spider, wasn't it, Neo? We are leaving Kristen and Spears. How long were we there?
A few hours?
Almost 4 hours.
Yeah.
It was so nice, so lovely.
I just can't wait till we just live here and we can walk like 20 seconds to get back to our house.
It just feels so good.
And the only reason we're leaving is because we have to put Neo down, but I was like, our baby monitor would reach. Like we could just put him down in our house and come back and keep hanging out. Dreams.
Yeah, we had to like tear ourselves away, but Neo does need to go to bed. Oh, so good. And Neo had a great time as well, playing with Kai.
Just love those guys.
I love them so much.
Yeah, we said bye-bye.
Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, toys.
Yeah.
See you in the morning.
Bye. Good morning, Tuesday morning. You know what that means? It is our garden pickup day. So we've just arrived. We're a little bit late, but look at there's lots of stuff still going on in there. But we keep running into friends along the way and stopping to chat. I love him walking barefoot through the garden. This is like all my dreams coming true.
He really doesn't like wearing shoes.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't need to.
Meow. Who have you got with you? Ollie.
Let's go get our veggies.
This is my chocolate, and it helps you to make the leap from your head to your heart. It's made with love in an old-growth rainforest, and it's fully incredible. Harvested on the last full moon of December 21st, and I want you to try it.
Wow, I can already smell it.
Whoa. Wow, that's like sent tingles down my body. That's like an explosion of flavors. Wow, isn't it incredible when you like try real cacao, like chocolate? Oh, that is incredible, though.
Thank you. I'm happy you enjoy it.
Oh yeah. So good.
It's the spot
Oh yeah. Wow.
You want some chocolate?
from San Jose. Yeah, and our goal is to one day have a beautiful eco-village like this, but at the cacao farm. So people have the opportunity to tune into the heart-centering medicine that is cacao, while at the same time seeing bio-regenerative agriculture.
I love it. I love that, how we just randomly bump into a really good friend of ours. He offers us incredible chocolate.
I just love Neo's little muddy feet now. That was like, honestly, Chris and I were saying like, isn't this what we've always dreamed of? Having kids that are just running around barefoot in the garden that's growing our organic veggies that we eat.
Yeah.
It's the dream.
There's something so good about getting your skin in contact with mud and dirt as well. Like it gives you like all these healthy bacteria and stuff like that. And I think it releases like serotonin or something. Okay, the plan is we're going to drive to the main hive area and drop off our veggies to stay in the fridge. Then we're going to go meet some friends, have a play date, and I'm going to start mapping out on our land like where the house is going to be and taking photos and stuff for our architect. Right, I've come back out to the car. I'm going to get dressed in more appropriate attire to walk onto the land. I don't want to get stung by a caterpillar again. Let's freaking do this. So a few days ago, a guy came out and marked all the boundary of our lot. Well, this edge of our lot with these stakes and pink ties. So there's one there, there's one down there. And then he also did the setbacks, which are these orange stakes. So this is basically where we're allowed to build from. We can't build any closer to the edge of our lot. So the edge of our house could be here, basically. I think what I'm gonna do is tie some caution tape that I have onto these, so I can kind of map out a bit better. And then I'm gonna fly my drone and get an aerial shot of it. This one has really confused me because this is saying this is the edge of our lot. That's so much further in than I thought it was gonna be. I bought this 30-meter tape measure specifically for measuring out the lot. This seems quite a large area of our lot is gone. We have a bit of a problem, guys. I did not know the exact boundary of our lot. Because of that, I have wildly underestimated where we can build. Overestimated how much space we have. So now I can mark it out properly, and I think the whole house is going to have to shift a bit from where I thought we could build. But this does not bode well for the position of our house. Just had a look on the laptop. Maybe I'll show you some screenshots now whilst I'm talking, but the issue I had before was I hadn't overlaid the photo onto the blueprint correctly. I think partly because I was taking a photo with a wider angle lens on the drone, so I flew the drone higher. Basically, it's more of an exact vertical view, top-down view. And I've realised only about half of the building's on flat ground, so I'm going to map out now and measure the 12 by 12. Luckily where the bus is parked, that's flat, but where we had the plan for the laundry room, living room, kitchen and balcony, that's all gonna be elevated at the moment. So I'm just brainstorming, but I think the best option is assume that the setback boundary is literally where we're gonna build the wall, and then measure from there, 12 by 12 meters. Let's do it. Essentially, this would be the corner of the house. I think we'd be able to use the setback as a little walkway. The bus would be parked here. Our door would be here to walk into the house. And then our bathroom would be there. And then basically where those boulders are, that's where the land drops off a bit. So that's probably where the bathroom would end. I think we're now saying we may have a metre further for the bus each end, just to let us be able to walk around it. So that would make it 14 metres. I have the strimmer, the weed whacker. My mission now is to strim back this section of land where it starts dropping down. We did this last year, but this year I can correctly measure out where the house is going to be, and then take some aerial photos and overlay the designs. And I need to send those over to the architect today to hurry up this whole process, because this is just taking way longer than we wanted. But I'm feeling excited because we are making progress. Before I start strimming though, I'm going to sharpen this blade. done all the marking, measuring. I'm about to faint, I'm so hot. I think I'm gonna go down and meet with Raya and Neo for lunch now. Refreshing myself. And then I think I can get all the drone photos I need. From down at the hive, I can fly back up to the lot and take some photos. Made it down to the hive, managed to cool off. Very close to overheating then. Raya has cooked some delicious pasta. Do you want some more pasta?
Done.
You want to fly the drone with me? Can I just eat this first? Can I eat this first? Oh wow, look at this. It's a spoon and a fork. This is called a spork. Yeah.
So it's a lot of just like working with engineers and figuring out what to build. I love it.
Where are you going, Neo? We have left Alegria. It's been a lovely afternoon. So glad I got the things done I needed to. We are now stopping at this restaurant we've been trying to come to for a couple of weeks, Casa Victoria, and we're going to have dinner with some friends. Hola, perro.
So this,
cheers.
You know, this restaurant was just a house, and they've completely converted it. It's so nice. This whole outdoor area.
Yeah, sick.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you guys so much for showing us around.
Yeah.
We have some watermelon juice.
It's going to be cold.
It's made to look like watermelon. It's got the green on the bottom. It's kind of like, these are called, they're called mocktails, and it's like layered smoothies, kind of. So it's got, I don't know what the green is, but there's coconut and then watermelon on top.
Is it good? Got another drink. Passion fruit, strawberry, and orange
It's called
juice.
Sunset. I got the passion fruit. Yeah, sour passion fruit. This one might be more your vibe. We got like a cashew-based creamy white pasta with tofu. That burger looks so good. Veggie burger.
Oh yeah.
I love the homemade fries.
I'm all about homemade fries.
You want some tofu?
Tofu.
Okay, you gotta take it. Yummy.
What did you guys get?
Pad Thai with, what did we get with this one? Mushrooms. No, I think that's the raw, the like raw bowl. Oh, this is the raw bowl. I thought this was the Pad Thai. Oh, interesting. He loved those, Neo.
Is it hot?
Our last dish came, the Pad Thai. I think it's my favorite.
This is so cool.
So great. So amazing.
Yes.
Can't believe this is literally 10 minutes from my house. I know. It is Wednesday. It's a bit of an admin day today. I actually had to take our car to go and get some more things fixed in it. Surprise, surprise. But it's meant that we're like here in Oratina.
Yeah, we spent the whole day doing emails, calls, things we've kind of been putting off while we've been like at the pool for the last week or so. But it feels good to get all that done. Now that the sun is not as hot, we're going on a walk. We're gonna go to the ice cream shop, explore the town a little bit. It's kind of nice to have like an excuse, because we always want to go, especially around this time. We love going to the pool and hanging out in Alegria, but now we get to explore here.
Yeah, and we're going to go to the park hopefully. And we haven't really walked around Oratina. Normally we just come in when we need to do something, get something from the supermarket, whatever. So we're actually getting to explore the neighbourhood a little bit. I got guanabana, which is soursop, and pineapple.
And I've got lime sorbet. Yeah.
It's going to be cold, mister. Past a local shop and saw all of this fresh juice that they're selling, so we're picking up some orange juice, pineapple juice and coconut water. So it is Thursday. We haven't really been up to much the last couple of days because we've been in Oratina. The car has been getting fixed at mechanics. And I'm actually heading now on my Super 70 train stroke pickup. It's meant that we couldn't really leave the house other than going little walks like to the park yesterday. Now we got the car again, Friday and the weekend we can spend some time up in Alegria and just going and doing other things. There's actually a market in San Mateo which we're going to try and make it to. What's a big car done? Like I said, this car is like an endless project. I'm hoping, I think I just got the back bushings replaced. I don't really even know what those are, but it was required in order to get the tracking done, like the wheels aligned, which I'm going to do hopefully tomorrow. Okay, we've just arrived at the San Mateo. Looks like basically just a fruit and veg market. Let's go and find Mama. Before we do though, check out this amazing vintage Land Rover. Oh, convertible. Wow, that must be like 1940 or something. I love it. What do you see over there, Neo? Nana. This is, what's it called?
A star apple.
Star apple. Yum yum. Neo, look. Neo.
Yeah, me and him tried it the other day.
Ooh.
What does it remind you of?
It's kind of like the guanabana.
What about persimmon?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh my gosh, you're so cute, mister. Are you kidding me? Have we got everything?
I think so. We still got a pineapple. I think we're good for now.
Okay, we stocked up on fruit. Mainly fruit, right? And a few veggies.
But yeah, mainly fruit.
Neo insisted on taking his shoes off. The ice cream has arrived. This is our favourite ice cream. We just stopped off to get some on the way
I got
home.
one for me.
One for Raya.
One for you, one for me.
Yeah.
And then I got a yummy dessert.
Oh.
Fresh peanut butter.
Oh.
And I've been craving these so bad.
And all of this was only $100.
Actually, it was $50.
It is Friday. It's been a very chill last couple of days. We've finally got our car back. Although I did take it to get the wheels aligned this morning, and I showed up to collect it, and I'll show you a clip now, but they were like welding the underneath of the car when I arrived. I was like, okay, something else must have broken. They seemed pretty chill about it. They fixed it, and then yeah, it's been fine. So car's back on the road. We still need to fix the AC. But anyway, we've driven up to Alegria. We are chilling by the pool right now. Also, I've just announced in the WhatsApp group that I am DJing tomorrow at the Yoga Shala in the afternoon, so I'm looking forward to that. Being at the pool in the afternoons, I think, is my favourite part of the day.
And it's so fun because everyone comes out. Like when we first got here, it was just Kristen and Kai, and then within 20 minutes, it was full.
Yeah, you just know you're going to bump into friends, just have great chats, and just so good. I love just doing things where you don't have to like plan to meet up with people. It's just, you're just crossing paths and like mingling all the time.
Well, that's what's so fun about this like community space. That's the whole point. You have your own. A lot of people say, how can you live in community? I need my own space. Everyone has their own house, so you can have your own space, but if you want to be around people, you come down here and you just will be around people. It's so, like, you don't have to plan to meet up, you just show up, people are here.
And people were saying they're really excited for the party tomorrow. Oh, I want to see how many people are attending. 12 people confirmed.
But I think a lot of those people, it's like one person's confirming for the whole family.
Yeah, I reckon there'll be like 30 people.
I think so. Okay, we've quickly stopped in our land because we just had to tell you some not so great news. There's potentially a huge problem with our build. So everything we've been planning for months and months and months, the whole point is that the build is happening on this corner of the lot because we want to save the other corner for when we build our main house one day. So, and we've been trying to kind of move it as far this way as possible to leave as much possible space for our future house as we can. So that's everything we've been planning, just with the architect, with everyone. And basically, when we arrived in Costa Rica, we heard some rumors over here on our land, running along our land on this side, in between our lot and Kristen and Sia's lot, is something called, it's a public road. It's technically a road, but as you can see, it's never been made into a road. It's basically like a hiking trail. And when we first visited Alegria, we were told, oh, that's never going to become a road. It would cost the city like millions and millions. And there's no point for them to make it into a road because it doesn't really lead anywhere. It's just kind of a shortcut, but you need like a really capable car. Yeah, they were just like, they would never do it. Well, since we got back, we've heard rumors that they are planning to do it. And in fact, there's a bulldozer that's making its way down, like making this road from the top of the mountain, and it's gonna get to Alegria and come here to make this into a road, which is fine if they just make it into like a dirt path. I think realistically, obviously I wouldn't want it to become a major road with us having kids, and I wouldn't want this to become like a highway, but I don't think that will ever happen because you do need a capable car to make it down a road. It will still not be like a paved road. However, the main issue is, if we were building our main house over there, it wouldn't really be a problem. The main issue is, because we're trying to build as close to this as possible, if they start bringing diggers down and trying to do this while we're building, it could really delay our build. That's the problem, is if they're trying to lay foundations here and then all of a sudden there's like major work happening a few feet away. Oh, so it's really stressing us out because we're like, do we move the whole house over? We've already made all the plans with the architect. Do we try to be safe and give us a few more feet? And then there's also a drainage channel, like literally at the very end of our lot, a few feet from where our house will end, which they built for the rain. But there's a potential they might bulldoze that, and then that's literally like on our land. So they will have to completely stop our build if that happens, when it happens. Oh, it's just quite stressful because it's so out of our control and it's not even confirmed yet and we don't even know what's happening, but we can't delay our build at all. It's already been delayed by months. So we're just trying to figure out what to do. And then probably the most worrying thing is there's so many trees, as you can see, on either side of this public road. And I'm worried, a lot of people say that when digging like this happens, often they just kind of get it done quickly and they don't worry about what happens to the trees or the natural wildlife. And I'm worried that they're gonna hurt a bunch of trees' roots, and then trees, like a lot of these trees might come down, they might even fall on our house. This huge tree, if they hurt the roots of this tree, it would literally completely fall on our house. So yeah, it's been quite stressful behind the scenes and we've been going back and forth and trying to figure out what to do, but because there's no answer if it's really happening or not, we don't know what to do.
And I think we decided just to keep the position of the house where we've planned to have it, even if it gets disrupted or the road's much closer than we are envisioning. People are saying like, even if they do it, it'll end up like not being maintained, and next year it will basically just, the jungle will like
take it back.
Take it back
it would
anyway.
cost so much money for the city to actually upkeep it. I don't even know why they're thinking about doing it.
And we're also hoping, even if it does happen, that there's not going to be like a ton of traffic. Like all we get at the moment is like once a week there'll be some dirt bikes like drive past, but it could be more disturbing if suddenly 3 edges of our lot have roads, which is what would happen.
Yeah.
Which is not what we kind of signed up for or bought, but you know, we've got to go with the flow. I think everything out here is, there's going to be unexpected things happen. We've just got to just figure stuff out on the fly, and like, although there's expectations we have, I think we've learned to hold on to those lightly and just roll with it.
Yeah, you have to stay flexible. But my number one thing is I just want all the trees to be okay. And it's quite wide over here, but across the way it's a much smaller distance between the trees, so I just, depending on the size of the digger they send down, I just really don't want trees to come down because that just seems crazy. Some of these trees are
I think there'll be
so
uproar.
old.
I think there'll be absolute like protest if that starts happening. So anyway, that's something we need to figure out.
Yeah.
We have also been told, again, who knows, but that hopefully tomorrow we can submit the plans. I'll let you know if that does happen, but
we were originally told it would happen.
Like 3 weeks ago.
Originally it was going to be end of November.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we'll let you know when it happens. A lot of you, I've seen comments like, what's happening with the build? Why aren't you starting? Trust me, if it was up to us.
Every day I'm messaging the architect like, any updates? Any updates?
Like anything else we can do on our end, please let us know.
So yeah, I'm pestering them, but hopefully we can get the ball rolling. And once we get some momentum, that's when it will be exciting.
Well, that's the other thing that is kind of worrying me is we need the foundation set before we leave, and we have to leave by early May because we have to get back to the UK for pregnancy, doctor visits. And if the foundation isn't set, then we can't move the bus into position. And Louis is the only one that can do that, so it just has to happen before we leave. So you can cross your fingers that at least that can happen. Then they can build all the walls around it after we leave if they have to, but at least if that can happen, that'd be amazing. So yeah, that's the land update. Some not so great news, but yeah, hopefully we can figure it out. Good morning, happy Saturday. We have just made it up to Alegria in the morning because some of our neighbors are moving into their house today, and they've just said, if anyone's around, please come help. We've got pizza for anyone that helps and stuff, and everyone is showing up. This is just...
Not just for the pizza.
Not for the pizza, obviously. This is why we love living here. Like, if you saw maybe 2 vlogs ago, we were making food for our friends who just had a baby. I don't think they've had to cook food for themselves for weeks because everyone is showing up and coming together to help. And same like this, I think there's 20 or 30 people here. This is how, like, we can get all their stuff moved in within a few hours if we all help. And it just feels good.
So this is the space.
We're going for a little tour. Oh, this is great.
Yeah. We can yell to humanos from here.
Just picked up a few other things for the house from the place they were staying. Washer, dryer, chest of drawers. Already making great progress. This makes a huge difference having a whole team. This definitely makes me question my Lone Ranger approach to moving things.
Everyone's jumping in now to help with the pizza. I've just grated some vegan cheese. We've got all these veggies. Pizzas are getting rolled out. Got our pizza oven back there with this view.
Do you like the pizza, Neo?
Pizza! Hey guys, so that was actually so fun. I think all of the moving got done in less than an hour because there were so many people there. And then we all just chilled and hung out and had pizza, and it was amazing. Obviously we didn't have enough pizza for actual lunch, so I've just got some pasta and like quick things. Really quick pasta sauce. We're at the Hive because we're staying up in Alegria. There's no point driving 20 minutes down to where we're staying to come 20 minutes back up because Louis is doing the dance party in a couple of hours. Neo's napping in this pram over there, so I'm gonna make some lunch. Also, I started watching Grey's Anatomy. I've never seen it before. I know there's 19 seasons, so I kind of was in the mood for something that I can slowly watch for like maybe years, because I keep watching shows that have like 6 episodes and then they're done in 2 days, and then I'm like, I like to get stuck in a world, you know? So I'm very happy to be watching that. And then lastly, look what just got brought to the Hive. Look at the size of this jackfruit. Let me bring, oh yeah. Look at this jackfruit. Wow, that smells strong. So I just wrote in the group chat with a photo and I was like, pre-dance party snack anyone? So hopefully we'll open that up soon. But first, I'm going to make some pasta.
That was literally just harvested from the Alegria garden.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so soft as
I'm
well.
gonna have to bring some oil down
It's so soft.
later for the cleanup. But
Is that oil there? Raya's finished making some pasta.
Mia's awake.
Yeah. And we're just having a little call with Beth and Jamarl. How are you guys doing? The jackfruit has been opened. I think people couldn't resist.
Yeah, they were supposed to wait till 4, but it's 2:30 and it's already been opened.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much left. My hands are going to get sticky. Okay. Oh yeah, baby. There's bulbs, and then there's like
around the seed, yeah.
Around the seed. Seed's not edible. It's probably you can do something with it.
We should just throw them all around our lot, basically.
Yeah.
And it tastes like juicy fruit, like gum.
It's literally.
It's
one of the
so
best,
sweet. Yeah.
It's one of the best tasting fruits there is, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Neo, you want some jackfruit? We have grabbed the speakers, we've set them up. I'm just gonna do a quick test with my laptop and little DJ mixer to see if it's all working, and then potentially I might need some other cables or a little mixer I think I potentially have in the container. And I definitely need to go and get a pop-up table. This is gonna be so fun today. I'm really looking forward to it. I got in the zone last night. I was just listening to some of my tracks and testing out some of the mixes, and it's gonna be good. This is such an epic venue as well. I don't know if anyone saw the videos from last year, but we had like our HOA, Homeowners Association annual meeting, and we had a DJ party up here one night. It is time. I managed to find a table and a little stand for my computer. Heading up now. It is, 4:26. Perfect timing. Wow, what an awesome night. That was so much fun. I can't believe how early it is. That was perfect. Okay, we are packed up now. Took like 5 minutes. We're heading back for dinner. Let's go!
Dinner!
Dinner!
Should we go? You ready? Good morning, it is Sunday. We have just made it to that market again. So last week I showed you the one in Alegria, which happens once a month. This one at this other community happens once a week. So it's again local farmers selling things, people that have made food products, there's like clothing, yeah, it's just really awesome. And there's the vegan restaurant here, which we come to a lot, but they've recently changed their menu and we haven't been here since they've changed it, so that's very exciting. I think especially because those other two vegan restaurants in the area closed down. This one's like the one we're holding out hope for. Yeah, hopefully we should see some neighbors around.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, good. We've just got served lunch. We have loaded potatoes with some kind of vegan meat, falafel wraps, and a vegan Beyond Meat burger. We've come up to Alegria again this afternoon. We are trying to make it up here as many days of the week as possible, but there's a very special thing happening at the yoga shala right now. It's a little vigil. One of the Alegria residents' family members has passed away, so it's just like a little vigil, a little ceremony going on. It's very special. But Neo hasn't quite got the patience to sit through a long meeting with where he needs to be a bit more quiet at the moment, so I've taken him off for some adventures. What have you found, Neo? You found some sticks? Yeah. Yeah, a boy and some girls.
We just finished a ceremony in the yogashala as a community. It was kind of just planned last minute. A few people in the community have recently suffered some losses in life, family members, and we just wanted to come together and, I guess, hold them in that. So about 50 people showed up, and we just sat in a circle and spent a couple of hours, people sharing whatever was on their hearts, a poem, a song, just some words they wanted to share. And it was just so beautiful. And so many people were crying, just sharing how this community is so healing and nourishing for them, because oftentimes in grief, a lot of people feel very alone, and it's not something we're supposed to go through alone at all. It just makes me think the last few weeks, as we've shared, as we did the meal train for the couple who had a baby in Alegria, and then we came together and helped another neighbor move into their house, and now we've come together to hold these group of neighbors together. Just through life's ups and downs, we're not supposed to be doing it alone, and I feel like we're absolutely in the right place here, because we've always believed that. And sometimes you can get lucky with friends, and our friends in the UK are amazing. And I was thinking that, like, I know that they would come together for us if something like this happened, or we would all come together. But it's different here, because oftentimes those kinds of levels of friendships, if you're lucky enough to get them, can take years to develop. And even still, it's often not a part of society for people to share. Sometimes it's like, oh, I don't want to burden people, or whatever it is. But here, we all chose to live here for community. So just looking around at the 50 or so people in the circle, I don't even know everyone yet. There's people who have just arrived, people who have recently bought lots, people who haven't had the chance to meet yet. But we're all here for each other together. Like, we're just community. It doesn't need to take years of getting to know each other in friendship to be able to come together and hold each other in something like this. Like, we're here because we want to live life together, and we're here for each other no matter what. And I'm just so grateful, because I can't wait to have a baby shower here with everyone and to celebrate the highs of life. And I know that there'll be low moments, especially if we spend the rest of our lives here. And I just know that we'll be so held in that as well. And same, I'm here to hold everyone else through all the highs and lows and celebrate and grieve together. And it's just, again, so soul nourishing to be here. And a lot of you have been leaving comments that you maybe never thought about living in community, but since seeing our videos, it's made you realize that it's something you might be interested in. And there's some people who maybe have only just seen one of our videos who are like, what is this weird cult? And I'm just so passionate about sharing this life, because, like I've said a million times, I just think life is supposed to be shared, and I think this is how we're supposed to live. And I know that this is how humans have lived throughout history until very recently. We've only very recently decided to become separate and to say that being successful means living in a mansion by yourself. I don't think that's true at all. And there's a reason that people are more sad than ever, I feel like. Yeah, community is everything. Community is life. So I'm grateful to get to share it with you guys. Hey! Do you want to come up? Okay.